Okay, I wanted to welcome everybody to the call tonight. For those of you that are new, I think most everybody here, from what I see over here in the list, is people that were here last week. But for the people that may be watching this through the recording, I'll go ahead and say my little spiel here at the very beginning. These calls are just for you. There's nothing for sale here tonight. These calls are just for me to give you a little demonstration on something I prepared for you for the week. Then I'll answer some questions that I've gotten in email throughout the week for the previous week. And then we'll take questions from you guys, and I'll answer as many of them as I can on the spot if I can give an answer. If I can't give an answer, well, then I'll look up the answer and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If it's something that I feel needs to be repeated on the next call, then I'll also include it in the next week's call. But again, these calls are just for you guys. There's nothing for sale here tonight. My name is Rick Roberts, in case you don't know me. You just bought one of my products or just signed up for one of my lists. I do these calls every Monday night, Lord willing, and the weather permits, and there's no computer crashes or no denial of service attacks. There's a lot of those going on here lately, it seems. But anyway, I do these calls every Monday night. They start at 8 o'clock and they run to about 9 or so, depending on what time we get done. Just a second here. I lost my paper. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with tonight's presentation first, and then we'll answer the questions I got in email, and then we'll take your guys' questions. Before I get started with that, though, I do want to thank you all that made the purchase of VideoMaker FX today. That's a great piece of software. It's something I've been looking for, hoping that somebody would come out with for a while, because I hated paying a monthly fee to make those videos, and now we don't have to. You can buy that software. It's a one-time purchase, and you can do what you normally have to pay a monthly charge for. And also, you guys are getting a pre-release of some software I'm going to be releasing this week, so you guys will get the final copy of that too. You get access to the pre-release version of it now that's not complete, but it still works. But you guys are going to get the completed version of that as a bonus, so double whammy for you guys. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to switch out to desktop now. Sometimes when we switch out to desktop, I lose connection, or your screen might go black. If that does happen to you, if it goes black on you, you may have to log back out and log back in. So let's go ahead and get it started here. Okay, you guys should be seeing my screen now. Can everybody see the little screen there and the tiny screen there in the center? Yes, okay, so I'm not disconnected and you guys can see me. That's great. All right, so what we're going to be doing tonight is, in this demo, is I'm going to show you how you can set up a website for list building with an autoresponder and a preloaded set of messages, and not have to put any money out of pocket to do it. Now, for the most part, I don't recommend using totally free services, because the problem with free services is, you're not guaranteed that they're always going to be there. But the accounts I'm going to be showing you tonight, they've been online for years. I imagine they will continue to be there for years, so it shouldn't be a problem with that. But still, I really don't recommend you base your business built on free websites, because at any time you could lose your business if you've got everything set up on a free website. But that being said, there's a lot of people that don't have money to invest in getting started online. Maybe you're kind of skittish about incurring a monthly charge. The core three things that I always recommend anybody that's going to be serious about internet marketing or any kind of online marketing, doesn't have to be internet marketing, is you got to have a domain name, you got to have a website, and you got to have an autoresponder account. Those are the core three things that if you're going to be successful online, you have to have those. So tonight you're going to get all three of those, except the domain name won't be yours, but you're going to get all three of those tonight, and it won't cost you anything. So let's switch over to the first website. Before we get started, we have to set up a few accounts. The website hosting we're going to be using is with Weebly. It's Weebly.com, and of course, I'll be giving you guys all of this stuff in a zip file. Everything that you see here tonight, I'll package it up so below the replay for this video, you'll be able to download this and go through it step by step on your own time. So you don't have to worry about keeping notes tonight, because like I said, I will package this all up and give you all of the source files that I'll be working with tonight. Anyway, the website we're going to be using is Weebly, and it's actually owned by Google. It's Google's own free website. They used to have pages.google.com, and then Google bought out Weebly.com, so now they just switched all that over to the Weebly website. And they offer both a free account and a paid account. I don't recommend the paid account with them at all. If you're going to get a paid hosting account somewhere, I recommend you go with one of the big guys, you know, HostGator, Bluehost, One-on-One, or somebody like that. But to get started with, you know, for a free website, Weebly is great. And since it is a Google-owned property, they do index the pages fairly quick. So, you know, that helps a lot too. If you want to get started, you know, you could actually get started here with a free website. And then once you see that it's going to be profitable and it's worth investing money into having, you know, the paid services that, you know, like I recommend, you could actually link back to your paid services from these free ones that you're going to set up tonight. The autoresponder account we're going to be using is a website called listwire.com, and it's actually owned by Gary Ambrose, who owns actually another paid autoresponder service called Email Aces. Gary Ambrose has been involved in internet marketing for years, probably as long or maybe longer than I have been. So his website, listwire.com, came online in 2010, I believe it was, maybe 2009. Anyway, it's been online for at least 4 or 5 years, and it's completely free. There are a few caveats to it, but you know, for a free account, it works great. He doesn't blast ads out in your emails, so that's one of the good things about an account there. A lot of the free autoresponder accounts you get, they will not really hijack, but they will send out messages to your list, sending out promos, or they'll tack a promo for something inside the emails that you send out, either on the top of them or the bottom of them. So that's one of the caveats with most of the free autoresponders. Now, Listwire doesn't do that. They do put an affiliate link, your affiliate link, at the bottom of each email to the listwire.com website, but it's, like I said, it's your affiliate link, even though you won't make any money from it. I don't know why they do that. I guess they're just trying to get more people to sign up over there, I suppose, because like I said, there's no upgrade cost at all. There's nothing to buy there. And of course, the next thing you need to have is a PayPal account. Everybody should have one of those. And a JVZoo account, everybody should have one of those. If you've been through the Easy Passive Sales System, I know you all have a JVZoo account. And then the third one we're going to need for this is a Warriors Plus account. Now, many of you may not have a Warriors Plus account. It's also free. Warriors Plus is run by Mike Lance, and he's friends with Alan Says, who originally started the Warrior Forum. And they worked together to build, you know, an affiliate marketplace where you could list your WSOs over on Warriors Plus to collect payments for selling something through the Warrior Special Offer section. Warriors Plus has went through a lot of changes here, especially in the last year, since JVZoo has become pretty much dominant in the internet marketing marketplace now on affiliate network. So Warriors Plus has went through a lot of changes here in the last year, and they've added a lot of new features to it. And in fact, this month, I got an email from Mike Lance the other day that they're not going to be charging any fees at all for a Warriors Plus listing over there now. So throughout the whole month of May, you can list something over Warriors Plus, and there's no fees involved. Normally, like JVZoo charges, I think 3%, maybe 5%. I can't remember what it is. I'm pretty sure it's 3%. And then 35 cents, 25 or 35 cents per transaction. Warriors Plus charges about the same thing. It's close to that, but like I said, this month they're doing some sort of celebration. It might be their anniversary month. I'm not sure what it is. but they're not charging any fees at all. It's what they do have a 1 penny charge when you make a sale. So, I guess they have to have something in there, but 1 penny is nothing. But anyway, those are the accounts that we have to set up first, and then we'll go through the affiliate products that will be in our autoresponder list here in a little bit. So let's go to Weebly.com and we'll show you what that's like. Okay, when you first get here, the sign-up process is pretty simple. You got to put in your full name and an email address. They recommend that you use a Gmail account since it is tied in with Google. You can use any email account that you want to, but they recommend that you use a Gmail account if you have one. Then, of course, a password, and you click the Get Started, and they set up an account. I think they send you an authorization just to be sure that you're a real person. You're not some sort of a bot setting up spam websites. So you may have to authenticate the email, but that's no big deal. But I'm going to go ahead and log into the account that I have set up here. And as you can see, I've got, under my sites, I've got this one website that I set up for a week or so ago, and I went back through it again this last Wednesday just to make sure this is all still working. But this is the website that I set up that you guys will be copying. You'll be making an exact duplicate of this website. So once you're logged in, what you want to do is you want to create a new website. So we go to click on Add Site. When you first go there, you won't have any website, so you'll have to add one. And you want to choose Site. And then it comes up and asks you to choose a theme. Now, we're going to kind of circumvent their themes here, so it really doesn't matter which one you choose. So just choose the first one here, will be fine. Whoa, stop loading. There, finally. Okay, so just like I said, just choose the very first one, because like I said, we're not going to be using their theme anyway. And it comes up to the next thing it wants you to choose is either a subdomain off of Weebly.com, or you can register a new domain, which you'd actually be hosting a web domain with them, or you can connect a domain that you already have. Now, I think if you connect a domain that you already have, they don't charge you, but I'm not positive on that. But anyway, what we're going to be doing is using a subdomain. So we would click subdomain, and we just choose a name. And I recommend that you choose something that might be found in the internet searches for related to email marketing. So you could say, like the one I chose was buildalist.com, or build a free list. So you could say, let's do email marketing demo just for this. And it'll come back and tell you whether it's available or not. When I get done with this site, I'll delete this in case somebody wants to use this. I don't know why you'd want to use email marketing demo, but somebody might want to use it. But it'll tell you immediately whether it's available or not once you've chosen one. Like I said, try to think of something that might be found in the search engines related to list building or the giveaway that we're going to be giving away. And in fact, I didn't tell you that what we're going to actually be giving away is the Easy Cash subscribers. A couple weeks ago, I sent you guys out a link about David Kirby's Super Affiliate Jackpot. Easy Cash subscribers is the free list building system he gives you in the Super Affiliate Jackpot. So some of you guys that bought that, you'll recognize this site when you see it. But we're allowed to give this one away free to people, so that's what we're going to be using for this demo. And it is a great little list building system. I use it myself, especially for the JV list builders, you know, the giveaway events. I use it for that. It works really great for that. Anyway, you choose a domain name or subdomain name, and like I said, I chose email marketing demo here. You just click continue. Then it comes up and it'll show you what your site looks like. And of course, like I said, we're not going to be using any of this. And over here on the left-hand side, you know, it's got the different things that you could add to this website. And like I said, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be circumventing this whole theme, so you won't be needing any of these. But if you do want to go back in here later and create a free website, these are the various things that you could add to your website to create a free website over there. So the first thing we want to do is go to the design section. And this is where you could actually change the colors of the website, like the text colors here, or you could change the fonts to a different font, or you could change the background to either an image or a color. But what we want to do is go down here to the Edit HTML section and click on that. And what that does is it pulls up the actual HTML code that's over here that is actually what makes this website, this theme run. And of course, like I said, we don't care about any of that because we're not going to be using any of that. And as you can see, you know, they got various sections of the page layouts that they're using. Actually, the landing here is the actual page that you're seeing down here below. This right here, that's actually the landing. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding some new layouts. So the ones that we're going to be adding a download page, a squeeze page, and then a thanks page. So we need to create 3 layouts in the very beginning. So we click add new layout, and then we want to click other, and you would need to give it a name. So the first one we're going to do is the squeeze page. So let's go ahead and type squeeze page in here, then click continue. And it comes up here to the HTML code that you could be using for this. Now, like I said, I've got all this that I'll be giving you guys so that you can use it later to follow through this video on your own. What we do is we just highlight this whole bit of text here and right click and go copy. Go back over here, and here's where it gets a little tricky in here. You have to just click inside this box somewhere till you see the cursor flashing, and then hit Control A on your keyboard to it highlights everything, and then hit Control V to paste in the code that we just copied from that text file. And then you want to click the Save button. And we're going to call it Squeeze Page again. Okay, so now we want to go back in there again, because now you'll see we have a squeezepage.html. We want to add 2 more. So we're going to click add new layout again. Again, choose other. This one we're going to call thanks. Click continue. And again, it comes back up to the HTML code. We go back over here and get our code for the thanks page. And go back over here. Make sure we're in the HTML code section here. Hit Control A to highlight everything. Then hit Control V to paste it. Then click Save. And we're going to do this one more time for our download page. So now we have a squeeze page and a thanks page. We're going to click add new layout one more time. Go here to other, and this time we're going to type in download. Click continue. We'll go over here and get our code for the download page. Again, click inside the HTML code box there, hit Control A, and then Control V to paste it, and then click Save. Okay, so now what we've done, we've set up 3 templates. We've set up a template for our main page that we're going to be using. We've set up a thanks page that will be when they actually fill in the form to subscribe to the list, it'll be sent to that thanks page. And then we've set up a download page that once they confirm, they'll be sent to that download page to download the free gift. So now we want to go to Pages, and we want to delete, we want to hide the contact page. Go back into Pages again. We want to hide the About page. So just click on the box there to hide that page. Click Save and Edit. Go back into Pages one more time. This time on the home page, we're going to select our layouts. As you can see right now, it's selected for a landing page layout. So what we're going to do is we're going to select the squeeze page layout that we set up. This is the template that we set up first, was the squeeze page one. We're going to click Save and Edit. Did I select? I think I selected the right one. I may have to go back and look at that. But anyway, we're going to add a new page now. And it's just going to be a standard page. The name of the page is going to be Download. And we want to select the download theme that we set up. And click Save and Edit. Go back into Pages again, and I forgot to take that one out of the list. We don't want to show it in the navigation, so click Save and Edit again. Go back into Pages one more time. We're going to add our thanks page now. And this is a standard page again, and it's called Thanks. And in this one, we want to select the thanks template that we set up, and again, check to hide it from the navigation. Okay, so now if we go back into Pages, we have our main home page, which is now called Home. We could actually rename that to something else. Since this is actually Easy Cash subscribers gift for giving away, we could name it that. And click Save and Edit. So now if we click Publish, it'll come up and ask us again if we're wanting to use the subdomain that we chose, or if we're wanting to register a new domain, or if we want to connect to the domain we already have. Again, we're using the subdomain, so we click Continue. And of course, it tells you down here that subdomain we chose is available as a domain name if we wanted to get it. But it also gives us a link up here to view what we've done. So if we click that link, and actually we pasted the wrong one in there, so I'll have to go back in there and fix that. Let's see which one. I pasted the wrong one in for that. Oh yeah, I selected the wrong one, so we need to do that again on the squeeze page one. So let's close that back out. Go back into Design, Edit HTML, go down to the squeeze page one. Again, click in there, Control A to highlight everything, then Control V to paste that in there. then click save. There we go. Yeah, I pasted the wrong one in there. Sorry about that, folks. So now if we click publish, we should have the right page displaying. And there's what our finished website looks like. Pretty neat looking, huh? And see, like I said, we circumvented using their templates, and we created a squeeze page template. And like I said, this has got the autoresponder form already built into it, which we will need to edit, and I'll show you how to do that here in a little bit after we've set up our Listwire account. But at this point, what we've done is we've got our whole complete website set up now. Like I said, we've got the main page that you just seen there, and then we've got the download page, and then we've got the thanks page. And of course, we can go look at these pages too by putting in, I think it's thanks.html. And then download.html. And that's the download page. So let's go back out to this again. So there's the main page that we set up. There's the thanks page they'll get when they first initially fill out the subscribe form. Then once they click the confirm link, there's the page they'll be sent to download the gift. Now, let's go back in here, and I want to show you how I was able to do that. If you go back into the design section, edit HTML, and then this is the squeeze page, the one we want to work. You'll notice, if you know anything about HTML, the image links here are pointing to a PhotoBucket account. Now, PhotoBucket is another website that's free where you can upload images that you want to share out on the internet. And what you do, now, one of the reasons I'm showing you guys this is to show you how you could set up, a website, for all free hosting. You could upload the images to Weebly here, but it's kind of cumbersome getting the links for them. So I've found it's better to work with PhotoBucket. Just upload your images to PhotoBucket and get the links from there. And that's what these links are. These are images that I've uploaded to my PhotoBucket account, and that's what you're seeing displayed on here. Okay, so that's the Weebly part of the things, and we're going to come back to this after we do the WebWire part. So now the next thing we want to do is go to, not WebWire, but Listwire. So now we want to go to Listwire. And click down here to sign up now. And of course, I've already set up an account, so I'll just explain the fields here to you since I've already done it. You want to choose an account username and an account password. It may or may not have a referrer on it. Like I said, it doesn't really matter if it does or not, because there's no commissions to be made from this. You got to enter your first name and your last name. You could put a business name if you have one here. It doesn't really matter. You do have to put your postal address, because this is for the canned spam compliance. They tack it on the bottom of all your emails, the canned spam compliance thing. The city and the state that you're in, zip code, then select your country. You don't have to enter a phone number, but you do have to enter an email address and then verify that same email address, because they will be sending you an email to verify that you're a real person. So fill out this information here, with your correct information, so that you get the link that you can click on it and activate your account. And like I said, it doesn't cost you anything to use this, so feel free, to go ahead and enter your real information in here. But after you get your account activated, you just click on, you go back here and you can log in. And as you can see, I've set up 2 lists in here now. The one we're going to be copying is this first one. The username you chose, it'll automatically set up an autoresponder with that. And then you can add, I think he allows you to have 12 different lists in here, and there's no limit on the subscribers. You can have as many subscribers as you want in here, but you can have, I think, 12 different lists that you can set up in here. And to do that, you'd come over here to manage autoresponders to set up a new one, and we're actually going to do that here, so I can demo to you how to set up your list. So you click on, you'll first come up to this right here, and you'll click on add new autoresponder, and we'll give it a name. We're going to call it demo test, and then we're going to say demoing autoresponder setup. And you can choose whether you want to allow people to duplicate your messages or not. For this particular one, we're not going to do that, so we don't need to enter a password. You just click here to create your autoresponder account. Now, when you first come in here, like I said, it'll initially set one up with your username, so you'll go through these steps that I'm going through now. I need to switch to this one so I can show you guys how to complete the setup, because when you first log in, it's going to tell you you don't have a valid post address, and you got to go in here and post that in for the canned spam. Now, it gives you little bubble hints over here what it's asking for on these redirect links. As you can see, the confirm one says that it's the URL or website address that prospect is taken to after subscription validation. And then it's got a removal address if you want to put in somewhere you want to send them if they unsubscribe from your list. So what we want to do here is we want to put in our thanks address. So we go up here and we'll copy this link. Paste that in here to the confirm URL. And you can hook up with your Twitter or your Facebook account if you want to do that too. That's up to you if you want to connect those or not. If you do that, what it does is when you send out a broadcast email, it'll also post to your Twitter, your Facebook account, a link back to your HTML version of the message, so that people on your Twitter followers or your Facebook friends can click the link to read the emails you just sent out. Anyway, you just click on update autoresponder options, and it says information was updated successfully. Now the next section we want to go to is up here on the tabs. We want to go to messages and then follow up messages. And as you can see, there's no messages in it right now. So what we want to do now is we want to click on replication. And you got to put in the name of the autoresponder account you're wanting to replicate, which mine is called Red Hat 39. And then, like I said, I'll be giving you guys all this information, so don't worry about having to copy it down. Then the replication password, which is ECS12345. And you click the button that says click here to replicate this autoresponder. And it takes it a minute. Okay. And that gives you some instructions here about what you need to do now that you've copied it over, as far as checking the links inside the emails and that kind of thing. So let's go back over here to the messages tab and then follow up messages. And as you can see, now we have a whole list of messages that I had pre-set up in the other one that were just copied over. Now, of course, you need to go into each one of these and insert your links. In fact, let me show you that. we'll click on the first one. You hit the radio button here, and you click here to edit the selected message. And you scroll down here and you see that it has the download link, which you will be changing that to your download link, which in our example here, what we're setting up, it would be this email marketing demo. So we would copy that and then paste that right here. Just like that. Then you click here to save the changes to this message. And you'll need to go down through here with each one of these and change those links and of course your name. So like to go to the next one, you'd highlight put the radio button on number 1 there and click here to click number 1 there and click here to edit this selected message. And go down through here. Somewhere in this email there's a link right there. This is actually the Warriors Plus affiliate link to the Super Affiliate Jackpot. You'd need to change that to your affiliate link. And again, like I said, that's in this accounts file here that I'll give you. These are once you've got your Warriors Plus account set up and your JVZoo account set up, you've got those both activated. Go to these links here to request your affiliate link for these messages that you'll be inserting these links. The main offer, like I said, you're going to be offering is this Super Affiliate Jackpot. And these are all instant commission products, by the way. So once you get approved for them, provided that they do approve you, which I know David will approve just about everybody. Some of these others down here, you might get put on delayed commissions, but I think pretty much for the most of them, they're all instant commissions. And then the affiliate for Aweber, that's up to you if you want to put in an affiliate link for Aweber or not, or you can just put in just the Aweber link like I did here, Aweber sign up. I'm not even trying to get Aweber affiliate commissions here. I just put just the general messages in there, and it tells which message that you need to edit. But of course, like I said, you need to edit every one of them, because see, they've got my name in them right there. At the bottom of them, you'll want to take my name out and put your name in there. But that's all you'll need to do. There's 15 messages in here. It'll take you a total of maybe 30 minutes to an hour to edit every single one of those with your affiliate link and put your name in it. But then after that, you're done with the messages. The next thing you want to do is go over here to the prospects tab and to the subscription form link. And of course, right now it says we don't have a web form, so we want to add a web form. So you click the button to add a web form, and you got to give it a name. And I always just call my first one default. And it's got the form redirect, and it said this is the URL or website a prospect will after subscription but before verification. So again, we want to put this thanks link in here, because we're going to be sending them the actual download link inside the first email. We want them to go to their email to get that download link. So again, over here where it says the form redirect, we're going to paste that in there. And then you could put a tracking code in here. If you were creating multiple versions of that page, you could create multiple versions of that page for different traffic methods you might be using to see which one does the best as far as sending traffic. And this is how you would be able to tell which one's sending you the best traffic, because they'll all get tagged with whatever tracking code you would put in here. And again, that goes back to a lesson I taught a couple weeks ago on Track Everything. You guys should be, I can send you a link back to that again if you don't remember that, or if you're new and you didn't get to see that training on how to mask your URLs and track everything. But all the rest of it, you just leave it alone and just click next page. And on this next page, you could actually edit the form if you wanted to, but we don't want to do any of this. In fact, what we want to do for the page that we're setting up, so we want to take the name off of it. So just over here, when this is highlighted, just go over here to the little X and just take the name out of it. And then just click Save My Form. So now we have a web form set up that people could sign up with if we were to post that onto another web page somewhere. So what we want to do now is click on the Get Code, and it will come up with our code that we need to use here. So we will highlight all that code, hit copy. We'll open up a notepad file here. We'll go to edit and then paste. And this section up in here is what we need to go back to our Weebly site and edit some of this section right here. So let's go back to our Weebly site now. And this is actually on the squeeze page section. So we'll scroll back up here to the top where we see the form code. Right here in this section. You'll see it has the account. Right now, default when you first set this up, it'll be set up to, like I said, the account that I set up to demo this with you guys. You'll want to change this to the code that we just got. We just set up a new autoresponder list called Demo Test. So we would highlight that and copy. Where it says Red Hat 39 there, you'll just want to paste your autoresponder list in there. Then where it says the redirect, you're going to want to put your redirect in there. And like I said, this is the thanks page. So we'll go back up here and get that link again and paste it in there. And then the last thing is the web form ID, and that's over here in this section right here where it says web form ID. So we want to highlight that and copy it. Go back to Weebly here and highlight that and paste it in there. And be sure and save your changes. And then once you've saved the changes, hit publish one more time. And now, even though it looks exactly the same, what we've done now is we've set up our ListWire account, we've preloaded it with messages, and we've set up a form for our list that we set up there, and now it has the correct information that if someone was to put in their email address here and click the Get Started, it would actually add them to that autoresponder we just set up. And of course, like I said, I gave you all of the code for this, so there's nothing you have to worry about hosting a download anywhere because I've already set that up for you guys. The actual download link here is actually on one of my servers. You could actually, if you wanted to host this yourself, you could download this and put it over on a place like Mediafire or FileShare or Deposit Files or somewhere, anywhere else, where they'll even Dropbox. You could even put it in a Dropbox if you wanted to and change this link to your link, but you can leave that just as it is because there's nothing in it that would hurt anything to just leave that link alone. But that's the whole system. Like I said, we started out with a free website and we chose just their default template because we wanted to create our own page. And what we did is we went into the design, and let me show you that one more time. We went into design, then edit HTML, and we created our own templates. We created a download template, a squeeze page template, and then a thanks page template. And what we basically did by doing that is we overrode Weebly's template that they wanted us that we chose at the very beginning and created our own web page. And like I said, you could take and do this with any page. You could do this with sales pages. Like if you download a master resale rights product or a PLR product and you want to host it somewhere, you could do this same exact thing. You would just need to upload your images somewhere. Like I said, I used PhotoBucket. You could use several different places that will let you upload images, but PhotoBucket I have found works the best because they're not real picky about the images that you'll upload there. But you guys won't need to change any of that if you want to set up this same exact system. All you gotta do is just copy the HTML code that I give you and just go back in here after you've set up your form and change these fields that I showed you here. And like I said, I'll break this video up into sections so you can watch each section individually so that you can go back through this and set this whole system up yourself. But there you have it. I mean, that's a complete setup list building website. You don't have any money invested in it. All the messages have some sort of referral link in them for an affiliate product. Just go over and get your affiliate links and go into each one of the messages like I showed you over on Listwire and change it out with your affiliate links. And this will generate some, some instant cash for you. All you gotta do is just send some traffic to this page, which is this page right here. Send some traffic to this page and you'll get people set up over here on your autoresponder, and it'll send out messages to them for 15 days, and hopefully you'll make some cash with it. Like I said, this works great. It's a good little free system for you to get started. If you're kind of leery or can't afford to spend money on the monthly cost, but I don't recommend you build your business on this. This is a great way to get started, but I wouldn't build my business on a free website, because at any time Google could sell out Weebly to somebody else that decides they're going to charge for it, or Google could say we're going to clean out all these pages and start all over, and you lose everything. So I wouldn't build my business on a free website like this. If you want to get started this way, that's great. Just keep in mind though that like I said, at any time something could happen to it, so you want to be prepared for that. So as soon as you do start making money, I recommend you do go ahead and invest the money into buying your own domain name and getting real hosting somewhere and getting a paid autoresponder account with Aweber, GetResponse, or not MailChimp. Don't ever get a MailChimp account. One of those, and you'll be set up. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's a little system there that hardly anybody teaches how you can do this 100% for free. If you went through the Easy Passive Sales System course, and I showed you how to use JVZoo to host the sales pages and get them to deliver your download links, this will tie right in perfectly with that if you wanted to set up your own download pages for building a list. So I think this would work out great for you guys. So let's go back to the webinar now.